Hello everyone, welcome back to my AIML series. Myself Arnab Kundu. You are watching my channel Technical ArCoAn. In today's video, we are going to learn one of the most important concepts in modern AI applications, Retrieval-Augmented Generation, commonly known as RAG. Okay. In this practical project, we will build our first RAG model in Python using sentence transformers, FAISS, vector database and embeddings. Okay, so let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Technical ArCoAn, and today we will discuss Retrieval-Augmented Generation, commonly known as RAG model. Okay, and also we will build our first AI chatbot using RAG system. Okay, so at first we should know what is RAG. RAG stands for Retrieval-Augmented Generation, commonly known as RAG. Okay, RAG combines information retrieval and generative AI. Okay. Instead of relying only on pre-trained knowledge, it retrieves relevant information from a custom knowledge base. Okay, helps AI provide more accurate and context-aware answers. Okay, so what are the RAG workflow? At first, the document is concerned, and then it go for the embeddings, and then it's stored into the vector database. Here we are using FAISS. Okay, and then retrieval is used here, and then we got the answer from there. Okay, so what are the applications of RAG? AI chatbots, question answering, systems document search, and custom support bots. Okay, actually we will build our RAG system in Python using sentence transformers, FAISS vector database, and embeddings. Okay, we will create our own knowledge base and convert documents into vectors and perform semantic search and build an AI chatbot that can answer questions based on the stored documents. Okay, and by the end of this video, we will clearly understood how RAG works behind the screens and how it is used in modern AI chatbots and intelligent document search systems. Okay, now talk about components used in our RAG project. So knowledge base means stores documents containing information. Sentence transformers convert text into vector embedding, and model used here all mini LM-L6v2 and FAISS vector database, which stores embeddings and performs semantic similarity search. Okay, and similarity score measures how closely a document matches the user's query. Okay, and the threshold check: if similarity is low, so answer not found; if similarity is high, return retrieved answer. Okay, so RAG answers only from the knowledge base and uses semantic search to retrieve relevant information before generating a response. Okay, a vector database always returns the closest match. Therefore, in a production RAG system, we use a similarity threshold. If the similarity score is too low, we reject the result and tell the user that the answer was not found in the knowledge base. Okay. And now talk about what is LangChain. LangChain is an open source framework for building AI applications powered by large language models or LLMs. Okay, why use LangChain? Simplifies AI application development, connects LLMs with external data sources, supports RAG, Retrieval-Augmented Generation, and integrates vector databases like FAISS. Okay, FAISS, the full form is that Facebook AI Similarity Search. Okay, handles document loading and retrieval. Okay, LangChain acts as a bridge between our documents, vector databases, and AI applications. Okay, and LangChain was developed by Harrison Chase in the year 2022. Okay, and LangChain is a powerful framework that helps us connect documents, embeddings, vector databases and large models. Okay, so let's move to the Google Colab and start building our first RAG system step by step. Okay, now I'm just within my Google Colab workspace. The code is already written, and put the name of this file rag_model without API key, and extension is IPYNB. We already know why this extension. The extension full form is that interactive Python notebook. Okay, so the first step is that install required libraries. So we install the required libraries like LangChain for building the RAG pipeline, sentence transformers for generating embeddings, and FAISS for storing and searching vectorized documents efficiently. So that's why you install this, all of the libraries required for our problem is concerned. So that's every time we just write in that way, exclamation pip install and the library name. Okay, after completing the first step, we just go for the step 2, import the libraries now. So we import the core components required for our RAG system: document to store knowledge, Hugging Face embedding to convert text into vectors, and FAISS to perform fast similarity search on those vectors. So that's why you just import those libraries here. Okay, now the step 3 is that define knowledge based documents. So here I just put some knowledge base requirement document for our example is concerned. Okay, so we create our knowledge base by storing information as text documents, and these documents will later be converted into vector embeddings and used by the RAG system to answer user questions. Randomly choose some sentence here. The capital of India is New Delhi. The capital of France is Paris. My name is Atul Sen. This. So some information are given, and we ask questions from there and just see it will answer the appropriate way or not. Okay, so we do the step 3 in that way. And now the step 4, simple, create the embeddings. So we create an embedding model using sentence transformers, and this model converts our text documents into numerical vectors so that similar information can be searched and retrieved efficiently. So in that case, we are using here Hugging Face embeddings and use the model here, all mini LM L6 V2. Okay, now the step 5, create FAISS vector store. We create a FAISS vector store by storing the document embeddings. FAISS acts as our vector database and enables fast similarity search to retrieve the most relevant information for a user's query. And we already know the FAISS full form is that Facebook AI Similarity Search. Okay, and then we go for the step 6, define the RAG function. So we define the core RAG function. It takes a user query, whatever the query we are given for our required response is concerned, searches FAISS vector database for the most relevant document, calculates the similarity score, and returns the answer only if the match is sufficiently relevant. Okay, so that's why you use this RAG function, local_RAG, and put all the requirement here, and we put here the threshold check. Why? The score greater than 1.0. This threshold check helps prevent incorrect answer. If the similarity score is too low, it means the retrieved document is not relevant enough. So the system responds that the answer was not found in the knowledge base. Okay, now the step 7 is that take user query. We take a questions from the user. This query will be passed on the RAG system, which will search the vector database and retrieve the most relevant answer from the knowledge base. Okay, just go for take the input, enter your query. Okay, and store within the variable query. Now the step 8, generate and display answer. So final step, we pass the user's query to our RAG function, retrieve and most relevant information from the knowledge base, and display the generated answer on the screen. So it will generate the answer from where, whatever the relevant documents we have provide here. Okay, so now we just execute each and every code step by step, right? So at first we run this code. Step 1, just click on this button. It will take some time to install our required libraries is concerned. So now just start the installation of required libraries like LangChain, FAISS, right? After completing the required installation of the library, then we go for the step 2 for our next purposes for import the libraries is concerned. Okay, still the installation is going on. It takes more times to do this installation process. Now it completed, just green tick is given. Now go for the step 2, import the libraries. Okay, so all the libraries which is needed for our code, just import it successfully. Now go for step 3, define knowledge based documents. So this knowledge is just go for storing for the vector data is concerned. So capital of India, capital of France, my name is Atul Sen, like that. And now go for step 4 for executions, create the embeddings. It takes some time for embedding is concerned. Here we are using the model all mini LM L6 V2, right? So it takes some time for embedding is concerned, and use the model from the Hugging Face embeddings. Okay, so it will actually create the embedding model using sentence transformers, and this model converts our text documents into numerical vectors so that similar information can be searched and retrieved efficiently. So already done, right? Everything is done. Now go for the step 5, create the FAISS vector store, just successfully run. Now go for define the RAG function, already done successfully. Now go for take a user query, just run it, and now put the query. Suppose just ask questions, what is my name? And we already know, as the database is concerned, the information is already stored. My name is here given as a Atul Sen. Okay, so just query this query, just go and press enter. Now the step 8, generate and display the answer. Just click on this and it will retrieve the data from our requisite document. The retrieve context, my name is Atul Sen, similarity score already given 0.8839839, very high, right? So the exact answer is my name is Atul Sen. Okay, now again we ask another questions, again run it. Suppose just write what is the capital of France and press enter. And now generate and display the result. Same thing, the capital of France is Paris, similarity is 0.2419, and answer is the capital of France is Paris. Okay, now we ask more questions. Suppose we take what the information is given. DL stands for deep learning. Okay, we just ask these questions from there. So again, take a query, full form of DL, and press enter. Now generate and display the answer. DL stands for deep learning, similarity 0.6679, like that, and answer accurate. DL stands for deep learning. I hope you have understood how RAG system works. If you have some doubts for today's video is concerned, just write in the comment section. I will try to solve this problem. Those who are still not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. Keep watching Technical ArCoAn for more videos. So today up to this. Thank you and bye bye.